Hey guys, Deathscyp here from YCG and welcome back. So what we're going to do first is I want to tell you I used to work in 12.5 but there was a problem with the engine when I came back to my to work for my season 2. And what I did quick is I upgraded to 14.3. This version of the engine seems to work pretty fine for me. I know the current engine is 17.1 but 14.3 works well for me. I just want to show you how you upgrade to another version in your project. So when you're gonna download the engine, and then when you launch it, you're gonna see that your old version is not lit in. So that means you can't load this one. But if you double click on it, it's gonna say open a copy. So it's gonna make a copy like you see over here of your project, and everything's gonna work after. So that's what I did. And when you jump in your level, the only thing you're going to notice is that the colors on the folders that you created are not going to be there anymore. So I just have to recreate them. And also, when you go inside your map, you're going to have to recompile everything in there. So don't freak out if you get inside the map and you see nothing's there, and it takes about 2 or 3 minutes just to compile materials, lighting, and everything. All right, so I just wanted to show you how to do that quick. And now from there, I'm going to work on the first person template just to make our character look a little bit more realistic when we're playing in our level. So right now, when you're going inside the level, you're going to see it's like a spaceman pretty much. You're jumping and it takes forever for the character to reach the floor, and they seem that there's no gravity, and also you have no control over the character while you're in the air. So let's fix this right now. So we're going to go inside blueprint, first person character, go inside viewport and character movement, and we're going to set the gravity scale to 2. That way your character is going to be pulled to the ground faster. So let's see if this worked. So you press play. Now if I jump, see my character goes straight to the floor, but it's a bit too fast. I mean, it looks like I can't even jump anymore. So that's because since the gravity is higher now, you're being pulled to the floor so fast that the velocity is not strong enough in the jump Z velocity over here. So what I figured out was that 600 would do really good. And also, since we're here, let's fix the air control. So the air control is always a value between 0 and 1. And the closer you are to 1, the more you have control in the air. I mean, if your character jumps off the ledge and you realize you want it to stay on the ledge, you're going to be able to come back on the ledge if you're at 1. Whether if you're at 0, you're going to be committed to your jump and the direction you went, and you won't be able to come back. So I like to have a little bit of control, like most first-person game. So I'm going to put it to 0.8, compile and save, and that should be it for the movement. See, now we jump, and I can stop my jump in the air and come back. And I know my character is still running, and it's pretty fast, but where I'm going to fix this when we get to the sprinting mechanisms, just to keep the video short and sweet. The last thing I wanted to do before we get ready is to optimize the folders. So since we're going to be working with 3 new things in Unreal this season, we're going to add 3 new folders to our main folder. So new folder, the first thing we're going to work on that's new is particles. And we're going to set the color for this one to be a bright orange. Again, if you have your own desired color, you're more than welcome to use it. I like to use colors orange for particles. A new folder again, we're going to call it UMG. So for user interface, I like to set this one for a bright red, right over here. And last but least, another folder, we're going to call it sounds dash music for sound and music. And we're going to set this one to about a nice bright pink. And there we go. And now, like always, you always have to put something in there just in case you don't you exit the engine after the video. So for particles, I know the explosions, we're going to use this one further down the line. So let's just create a copy right on the particles. So now there's something there. For the sound, I think there was another sound. Oh yeah, the explosion sound. So we're going to take the Q over here, drag it to sound music, copy there. And for the UMG, there's none yet, so we're going to go right click, user interface, and widget blueprint, and call it tempo for now. Now we're pretty much done. If you want to keep the things clean for season 2, I'm going to show you real quick what we're going to use. That's already in our material tab, props, and so on for next season. But if not, you're ready to. If you don't care about keeping it tight, you can skip to the next video right now. But what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to create a new folder, call it S01, and I already created a bright blue color for this one. And I'm going to create another folder and call it S02. And this one I already got a color too, which is like a light yellowish. So I like to do this that way. Whatever I know I'm not going to be using, I don't want to put it in the way to confuse you guys when our project is going to get bigger with more blueprints and so on. So I'm just going to drag the key and the simple door blueprint inside S01, because this is only reserved to season 1. Now the first person in the on-interact event is going to be present in every of my season. So instead of just dragging it inside each folder, let's skip this and we're just going to leave them there. It's going to be easier for us to locate all the time. And since there's nothing right now in season 2, we're just going to make a blueprint actor and call it tempo as well till we give it a function. Save all. Now we're going to do the same thing for materials. So you see all the materials in here. The only one we're going to be using in season 2 is going to be the concrete tiles. So the rest can go in that S01 folder. Let's give it the color since we already created it. So this, control click, all the assets you're going to move them to S01. And then let's create S02. Set the color to the bright yellow and move the concrete right there. Save again. Then the last one is the props. Make the season 1. See, I already knows the color. Love that. And S02. Does it know 2? Excellent. Now you're going to click the 4 first one, bring them to season 1. We're not going to use these in season 2. And the round table, we used it in season 2. So put it in there. That way you already have something there. So we have something in every folder we just did. That's it. These are new folders, so we don't need to put any other folders in there for now. And the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to show you how to go download a simple texture from the net. And I'm going to show you a great website where you can get it. So inside season 2, we're going to create a new folder, call it textures, and put it green. Now let's go find our texture. So this is the website I use, called Pixel Bay. It's free images, awesome for your project, royalty free. All you have to do is click on the picture you like, click on free download, select your version, then download, and you just have to put the text that you see over here, and that's it. You can download this. And this one, I would like you guys to go get it. I'm going to use it to texturize and show you how to make a material out of this. So after you download it to your desktop, what we're going to do, we're going to go inside import. And it should be on the desktop as a black and yellow danger line. Press open, and there it is. And we're just going to put it inside textures. Save. And that's it. We're ready to start our project. So compile and save everything. In the next video, we're going to build our level using measures a little bit like the first season. But since I like to make everything with you guys, I'm going to make a video about it. That way you can recreate exactly what I made. So don't forget to like it and subscribe if you like this episode. And see you next time.